This is Twofrog, a little gnome who dreams of big adventures. With the help of her merry little warband, she's on a mission to travel all the worlds of Azeroth, collecting every achievement that she can. Welcome to Twofrog Achieves a Lot. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 28. So today we're going to be working on the achievement Ward of the Dread Citadel, which is basically the bit of a speedrun thing that I've mentioned before, and this is about opening up Old Naxx Vendors. Now, depending on what you've done before in the Memory of Scholomance portion, if you recall, I've already picked up the Ward of Naxx Vendors and also Scourge Stones and the Stratholme Holy Water. Now if you haven't got the Ward of Naxx Vendors and the Water, you can actually do this during this part. Now this part isn't timed, so you've got the opportunity to do what you need to do. So the ward comes from the little ghostly Eye of Naxx Vendors that pop up now and again. You just kill that, like that one there. I've already got one, so he won't drop one for me. And obviously the Stratholme Water is just in the boxes. So what we need to do now is we need to head around to Crusader Square here. Now I believe it's best not to kill any bosses during this portion, so that's what we're going to do. We'll work our way down. I'm going to make sure that I don't kill Timmy, and I make sure that I didn't tag the Hearthstone chappie who was under there. These lot are absolutely fine. Let's clear out this room just so that we haven't got any annoying people around in it. So we're not going up there, we don't need to go any further. And we now need to come over to this gate here. This is where the fun begins. Now we're at this gate, what we're going to do is we're going to use the ward and then the Stratholme Water, and then we will have 5 minutes to run through to Festival Lane to the old part. We've then got to clear the entirety of the undead part, including Rivendare, and then do the final little bit, all within the 5 minutes. So let's get cracking on that. I am not going to... That's the Scourge Stones. No, we didn't want those, did we? We want the ward. There you go. We've got to use that. No? He was meant to bring me a thing, was I not close enough? Okay, let's go and get another ward, shall we? It occurred to me that I wasn't wearing my Argent Dawn commission-y thing, so that could have been the reason. It didn't realise what we were trying to do. So I picked up some more Stratholme Holy Water, and we'll just wander around and kill a few things until we get another eye pop up. It may be easier to actually come out trying to go through there because I don't want to trigger the boss. Yeah, I think I'll pop out and reset. That's probably going to be much quicker. There we go, one's just popped up somewhere. I just heard him. Did I pick up the water? Did I kill him without realising it? No, where is he? There he is, but I've missed him. He was just there. Yep, I've missed him. Let's kill him a few more things. See if we can get another one to pop up. Check this lot out up here. He doesn't want to play today with me. Like, no, we don't want you to get this achievement. No. Oh, there we go. You'll do. Thank you very much. Cheers, me dear. Right, let's get on and hopefully do it right this time. Clearly today's episode is about how not to do it, or what can go wrong, and why it may take you several attempts. Right, I'll meet you in Crusader Square. And here we are again. So let's use our ward. And this time, that's what we wanted, because I've got my Argent Dawn commission on this time. So as soon as we use the Stratholme Holy Water, the timer begins. There we go. And we leg it even. And you can see our little timer up by our minimap up there. Now I've deliberately not got any buff food or anything like that. I'm just a lonely little warrior. Gonna get up there as fast as I possibly can. Come on, run faster. Yeah, so now we've got to get over to the undead side. Get absolutely, well, we'd have to kill everything, but we do have to kill all the bosses, clear the ziggurat, do all that stuff. So over here. Now in the undead side, we'll just skip those. And resist the urge to loot everything. Keep on going. There we go. I'm not going to look, I'm going to resist looking at the timer. Right, I'm going to do this one over here first. And I'm not going to go through there because you get holed up with more rats and things. And we need all the time we can get. Get in here and kill these chappies. Oh, no, go away. Right, that one's done. What's everywhere? Out the way. Oh no, that's really not a good idea, is it? Okay, this is where maybe being something like a a druid with a swipey would be good. I don't know, but anyway, we'll take advantage and just kill everything. You. You. And you. Everything out of the way. No more rooting, please. Where to you, the rooters? Right, so the slaughterhouse is vulnerable, that's what we want.
I'm out of range.
And down we go. Take you out. A little dashy. Yeah, we've got to kill all of the belchers and things. One good thing about being a hunter is the range. You've got lots of friends coming in. That's one you done, last one. Get there. Take those two out. Come on, Ramstein.
I don't have a target.
Go and get his little skellies. Oh, we're a bit close on time, aren't we? I have no idea. This may not be long enough. Things like this kind of hold you up. But you never know. Right. That's them's done. Them's done. Oops. You done? I'll come and check your loot after. Over to this door. Now don't kill this guy, whatever you do. Oh, he's gone. Did the timer run out? Bludger. Now what would have happened is we'd have got another a spell bar. So... can we just run it again? I think we might. Let's go give it a go. Maybe some little buff food might be required because it was pretty darn close, wasn't it? No, not quite quick enough. So here we are again. I've picked up some buff food. I got some of the what's it called? Exquisitely eviscerated muscle. I've also picked up some bear tartar and a swiftness potion. Alright, I've killed another Eye of Naxx, so let's do that. At least it works if on multiple tries. And let's go. Oh look, another ghosty. Dash around there. Take you out. Run, little gnome, run. We'll just dodge everything that we can, really, I think. Take a potion. Yeah, let's take a potion. No, target is too high level. Oh, it doesn't work on me. Wow. That's one of those situations where it's like, I should have read the tooltip. I'm sure it'll be useful for one of my little levelers. Let's just get you out because you're the annoying ones. And you're quite annoying as well. Those quick beasts. Open sesame. Doesn't feel like I'm running very fast, but oh, any bit will help. That's you done. Keep you not out. Hello, everybody. Where did we go? For you. Take out you and you. One more. Keep on running. Go, little gnome, go.
It's too far away.
Choo, choo. Get all of you. Take you. Coming through. You've got lots of blends. Down we go. The slaughterhouse is open. Ready you pesky little monkey. Little dash. Come on, rammers. Come with me, everybody.
I don't have
Right, how are we doing? 30 seconds.
I don't have
There's a couple of stragglers, isn't there? And then use that. Ooh, about 15 seconds left. Was that it? Did that work? I don't know. Okay, I was trying to figure out how do I know if it's done, and it's this little speech here. As the hand of Naxx burns into a pile of ash, it is clear that recent events have escalated such that someone should be made aware of them. So, that someone is back at Light's Hope. So, we have done it, I am glad to say. There's 15 seconds to spare. Let's see if we've got a horsey. No, that would be too much. Right, I'll go back to the Light's Hope Chapel. Let's see what the boss has to say. Right, we're back here at Light's Hope, and the person we've got to talk to is this lady here, Archmage Angela dos Santos.
Need help?
Frantically explain recent events to Angela, as though your life depended on it. Scourge stones, fleeing shades, murder mysteries in Caer Darrow. While I appreciate your sense of urgency in a time seemingly so dire, I assure you that neither Kel'Thuzad nor the Lich King himself are any threat to us now. I do admire your creativity and commitment to the story. If there is a shred of truth to what you're saying, I may be able to help you.
Farewell. Hello.
Archmage Angela dos Santos in Eastern Plaguelands will empower your Argent Dawn commission at no cost. You must be exalted with the Argent Dawn.
Be careful.
Done.
See you around.
And there we go, that is Awards of the Dread Citadel complete. Now what this achievement means is because we've now got the empowered ward, apparently I believe it means that all alts, if they go in sort of Strath and Old Schollo and Naxx, will be able to collect the Scourge Stones, and won't need to have the Argent Dawn commission because I think we're all now empowered to get it. Right, I'm just off to check something out because I believe now, because we've completed that as well, there is now a shortcut somewhere around here to Old Naxx. I'm just looking at somebody else's map. It says it's somewhere out there. Ah, here it is. Revealed portal to Naxx. So it's near where Baron Bloodbane is, or would be. We might as well take them out while we're here. Thank you for your shinies. So I'm just testing out as to whether my main has to wear the commission, because the icon isn't coming up if she's not wearing it. So this is, we're now in Naxx, and we've got a portal back to Eastern Plaguelands. So we've got a bit of a shortcut back and forth. Ah, right. So I'm not wearing, no, I'm not wearing it now, which is great. And I've got the buff. Right, so I can probably pop that in the bank now. I'll just think I am actually wearing my what little trinkets I am. Right, so now all your alts will get this buff as well and can collect the Scourge Stones when they come here. Right, now this part isn't necessarily something that I especially want for an achievement right now, but it is something we might as well complete. There's a new hidden vendor that comes in here that's got nice stuff. So we might as well, and part of this path was to unlock that vendor, so we may as well do that. First thing we've got to do is we need to fashion ourselves a grappling hook. And the first thing we want to do, I believe, is go over to the construct quarter and get a hook. Alright, so we'll take you chaps out because we can. And you might have shinies. So somewhere around here there'll be a hook. There it is in there. There it is. I'll go and grab that. Thank you for the hook. It's quite enough of that. Thank you very much. A war-torn scrap. I think we're going to want that. But we are now in the Arachnid Quarter, always a favourite with me. And there is a lady. This lady here that we want, Grand Widow Felina. She has what we want. Can we not get down there? We gotta go a different way. Gotta kill bosses to get in. Anyway, I'll meet you there. Yes, I had to kill the boss. Move on through. Go and say hello to our lady. Kill some more spiders. Hello. You. At least when I want to start farming this for armor and what have you, it'll all be open and unlocked and raring to go.
Your mortal desires
Here we
mean
go.
nothing. You are acolytes of the Master now, and you will serve the cause without question.
Last week's mammoth
The
recipe.
greatest glory is to die in the Master's service.
There she is.
You cannot hide from me.
Mama said knock you out, Templar. Always happy to get more achievements. And not to mention all the nice new shinies from my armor collection. There we go. By the way, the reason we killed Madame Felina was to get her sewing kit. But now, is this classed as water? But we've now got to fish up something that we need. I think it's a chain. I'll keep having to go here until we get it. There we go, got it on my third try. The Abomination's Chain. Lovely. So there's our 3 items. If we just click them, we do. Click on them, and now we have a grappling hook. Gain the ability to grapple onto specific points in Naxx. The effect unlocks for all characters in your warband. Wonderful. We're just going to work our way back to the centre. Now that grappling hook, the first time I use it, the grappling hook in my bag will disappear. But from then on, both on Twofrog here and any alts, if ever they want to grapple onto something, they'll simply be, I think, a cogwheel that will pop up for everyone from now on. So again, You haven't got to worry about not having it in your bag or anything like that. It'll just be there from everybody. I'll make our way back, and then we're off to the military quarter next. And this is to unlock the vendor, I believe. And I think there is also an achievement that goes with that. Although it doesn't come under Eastern Kingdoms, it comes under, I think it comes under Wrath. But we're here, we're doing it, we may as well finish this. Here we are, we're just entering the military quarter. And we are here to pick up a book, and you can already see it glowing over there in the cage in the corner. So let's go and grab that. Been getting a nice few shiny epics to add to my collection. There's our book. And it's given us a quest. Return the handbook to Master Craftsman Omarion at Light's Hope Chapel. So we'll take a handy dandy portal. That's again this bit here in the centre. Back to the Eastern Plaguelands, and we'll just pop over to Light's Hope Chapel. Oh, we're back in Light's Hope Chapel, and we can hand in the quest to Master Craftsman Omarion.
Have a good one.
There you go.
You need something? For the Alliance.
And the Master Craftsman here, he's not very impressed. All the pages are missing in his book. I was expecting him to actually give me a quest to send us on the way, but he doesn't. But what our job is now is to go and collect his pages that he needs. We're now flying back off to Plaguewood and back to Naxxramas because we need to go and retrieve all of his various pages. Now you'd think for just clarity reasons they'd have actually given you a quest for that. It's only the fact that I am basically watching someone's video that it's actually telling me what to do. So, but there you go. So back to Naxxramas we go, and let's go and find some book pages. Here we are back in Naxxramas, and we're going into the Arachnid Quarter again. And I believe the first page we're after is in this first room, I think, in this little broken... Yeah, there we go. So that's number 1. Pages 3 and 4. So that one was in the first room, in the pillar there. And the next one is about there. So let's go off and get that one. This is where we are, in that little alcove. And we're looking at this little bundle of eggs here. And there it is, snuggled in the bottom there. There we go. Right, now from here, we're still in the Arachnid Quarter. We now need to make our way to Maexner's Nest, however you spell Maexner's Nest. That one there. So that's the room we're heading for now. So we'll just take out the big girlie here. Just because we're here, and why not? We got another achievement for that. Now, this is where we get to play with the grappling hook. Somewhere up there, I believe. Maybe it would be better if you had a taller character, I don't know. What's that there? A frozen rune. I know you need these, I think, for recipes and stuff. And I think there is an add-on actually that shows you where all these are. We'll click that while we're here. Where's our grappling hook? Maybe we'll find it. What's that? I realised it wasn't until I clicked on the grappling hook that the hook even became visible, so that's why I couldn't find it. So now I can just mouse over it and get a bit closer. Closer. There we go. Up we go. Woohoo! And from now on, us and all our alts will automatically just have that little cog. You won't need a grappling hook or anything like that in the future. Now we're just going to run around the outside. Oh, the echoes are a bit spooky. I know it's here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Page 7 and 8. Lovely. Well, I've jumped down now, and now we're going to make our way over to the construct quarter, which we can, I believe, get through straight there. We'll go off and get our next page to the book. I think I said before that it was the construct quarter we wanted. It wasn't, it was actually the plague quarter. And it is here somewhere. There it is, just sat on the back there. There we go, pages 17 and 18. My gosh, there's a lot of pages. So we've taken out Not the Plague Bringer, and we're going to make our way to, I think it's around there. We'll kill a few little lovely, lovely maggots. I think it's that little vent thing there. And just kill you all. And it is by the mushroom here somewhere. There it is, sat on the little mushroom. That's page 19 and 20. Now we'll continue through the plague quarter, and we want to get all the way over to the necrotic vault there. So onwards. And just do a bit of killing and a bit of looting. Because why not? A frenzied bat. And another frenzied bat. These are funny looking little chaps. I'm sure they're not anywhere near as friendly as they look. But we'll just keep on going. Coming through, Mr. Rotten Maggot. Yep, take your diseases away from me. Around the corner we go. And we'll just take out Big Boy here. And some more achievements. And there we go, there's our little page. I can see you. I can see you, blind. There we go, that's page 21 and 22. Look what the little maggots have been slowly chasing me. 10 out of 10 for effort, boys. So now we want to go this way. All the way down there. Okay, so we've come out from the bus room there, come all the way down here. And we're just at the end of a little bridgey thing there. And there's our next page. Now we're heading back to the centre, and then we'll be off to the military quarter. Is it time for a little dunk in the slime, is it? Nice. Nice little swim about in the sludge. How lovely. Matches my hair. Let's see, where are we now? I'm starting to think from, sort of swimming from one area to the other doesn't work because rooms are locked. You've sort of, seems like you've got to go back to the centre each time, which is a tad annoying. Okay, so now that we're in the military quarter, we have to kill Vesuvius first, otherwise the grappling hook doesn't show. So Vesuvius was down there. Now if you look up, you can see the grappling hook is up there, but apparently that doesn't show if you've not killed Vesuvius. So that's a helpful hint. Then you just follow the little ledge all the way round. They certainly do like to hide them, don't they? It's like, how can we make people run around like a headless chicken? No offense to chickens. Come on, my little chicken, you come with me. Don't you worry about all the nasties down there. I'll protect you. That's it, you waddle that little butt. Your little fluffy butt. There we go, and there's the next page. Bunskies. So the next part is we went back to where Vesuvius was. We came round into this room here, which has lots of floating weaponry. And the one we want, rid of you and your little friend. I think it is, there it is. Right there. On the map. In this little corner there. We were in the same room. We're now looking at this corner here. And up there is another little grappling hook. A bit closer. There we go. Up we go. And yes, we're following the little ledges again. There's my chicken. There you are. Just checking you're alright. Fortunately, you have wings. We'll go all the way along here. And along here. And don't fall down, as that would be jolly annoying. I can see it glittering over there. Yeah, I can. But you've only got to do this once, eh? Once is quite enough. And there we go, there's our next page. And next what we're going to do is work our way around, and we want the room with the 4 horsemen. Annoyingly, we've got to go through all of the Gothic the Harvester roleplay, but you know, it's all loot. My chicken's having fun over there. You're right, having a little boogie. You're okay? There we go. No? Okay, you're a bit disturbed about that particular little spot, aren't you? Probably best to stay out of the way anyway. We're in the room with the 4 horsemen, and apparently it's just over here. There we go. And we'll just kill the 4 horsemen for good measure, because why not?
It's too far away.
What a bloody waste this is!
What a bloody waste this is. Unyielding pain. And there we go. Here will be the bosses done. Which one's glittering? Or is it a chest? Oh, there's the chest right in front of me. Right, we're in the construct quarter. No, I bothered to kill you, but there you go. Let me think. Maybe not. Oh, hello. Looks like we're going to have to go round and about. I want this bit here. Alright, we have dispatched Globulus. He was just there. And now if you want to come up here. Now there'll be another little grappling hook. There it is. grapple on over to here. Eventually, there we go. Over to there. Round and round we go. And I see it just there. There's that beach there. Lovely. So this bit over here was where we were, so I walked back down, jumped down. I've come back up the ramp past where we were. So this was the room that had, was it globulus? Yeah, globulus. Globulus. So we're back through the door here. And we just want to go over there. And you can actually see from the pipe here, there's another little grappling hook there. Nip over there. And there's another page there. We were up there. I've now had to jump down, which brings me back to here. But we've now got to walk back around again because we want to get back up there. So yes, they do like you to get plenty of exercise in. So we'll go back over the same ground that we've done and get back to where we want to be. Here we are back past Grobulus again. And we'll go up the little ramp. This one? No, in this one. Back on the pipe again. So whereas before we went over there, this time we're going up through the little pipe here. Nice. I'm glowing in the dark. We're in the little gooey pipe. It's over there, Gluth. But we're not going for Gluth, we're going for this little grappling hook over here. And then we shall turn around. We want the other one there. And then I believe we're jumping down. I know there's a hook there, but down there, along here. So from here, we're going over there. And I think this is where we hope that our jumping abilities are okay. Yep. No, man, mine are... Well, I didn't really jump, did I? Okay. I'll be back. And if you were a warrior, you'd have a great time because you'd have that, what was it, heroic leap, where you could target where you wanted to jump. So if you were as terrible as I am, then you'd be able to get around it a little bit. But we'll have another go. Grappling hook. Turn around. Grappling hook. Jump down without having to worry too much. Wander along. Grappling hook. Yep. Ah, yeah. Okay. That I'm lucky. Okay, that took 4 tries. Now we're gonna... Wait. And then we got a grappling hook over there. And target's not line of sight. Not line of sight. What about there? There we go. That's the other one. Oh look, it's a page. Yes. 4 tries. Don't challenge me to Mario. It's never gonna happen. Right, so we jumped down from where we were. We've come back through Grobulus's room again, up his ramp. This time we're going around that way. Back towards the Arachnid Quarter. No, yeah. No, what did I cross there? Oh, I think that was the pipe that we grappled off halfway through, but this time we're going to go all the way through. So, back through Rubbleless's room, because we like it in here so much. Up here we go. Over here. Back up our handy dandy little pipe. And this time all the way through. Get a little bit more irradiated, like you do. And this time we're not going to jump down there. We're going to come on over here. And we're going to get the doggy. Bye-bye, doggy. What's Gluth's bone? Oh, the stitch pup. Lovely. Right, onwards. Come on. And now we're going around there. We call that last boss? Might as well. While we're here. Picked up a couple of, I think I've got 3 or 4 frozen rooms at this point that I've spotted. But I will probably download that add-on for whenever we spend time farming this place. I think there's stuff you can get off the vendor that's worth putting on A8, which I think it sells quite well. So here we are. We've come across there and around there. I did go and kill the boss, and we're now going to go for a little swimmy swim. Into the goo we go. And the page, I believe, is somewhere around here. Have you seen it, my little chicken? It's on the floor here somewhere. I see a chicken, but I don't see a page. Exciting, isn't it? Ah, here it is. It wasn't far from where we came in. I thought it was further along, and it wasn't. There it is, page 1 and 2. We're actually going into the halls of reanimation. I did actually already pop in here and kill the boss, and then kind of wish I hadn't, because I was sort of stuck over there, but I had to come the long way round. But apparently, somewhere, there are big grappling hooks. Ah, I see it up there. So I've sort of come up the little rampy bit there. We've got the hook there. And another one over there. This would have been an easier way to kill the boss, actually. It would have been easier to get up and down. Once we just come on that hook. We want over to this one. And then there it is, just sneaky in the window. Up we go. Ooh, that was a big one. And there it is. Now, if I was really smart, which of course I'm not, I wouldn't have destroyed all of my Stratholme holy water. Because if I'd kept it, then I could have gone straight on and done the mount, because I had the other bits on me. I had my black coffee, had my runes, had my Corruptus Scourge stones, had my Invader Scourge stones, got my hook, but I, for some reason, decided to destroy my Stratholme holy water. So we can't go straight on and get the mount. That'll be another day job. But what it does mean is that we can now go back to Light's Hope Chapel and in all of those pages, and that will then give us an achievement which will allow us to then buy his various very nice recipes. Or I think you hand in the Scourge Stones, get Valor tokens and buy it with Valor tokens. So at least we can get that bit done, but just, yeah, slightly annoyed about the whole mount thing. I didn't even realise about the mount, to be honest. I knew we had black coffee in there for a reason, but I just didn't know what for. But there you go. I'm not the smartest gnome on the planet. Am I chicken? No. Yeah, you don't need to agree quite so enthusiastically. So I'll go back to Let's Hope, cry a little bit of my coffee, and we'll just finish off that achievement. Well, I'm not going to be beaten. So I took the handy dandy portal back to Eastern Plaguelands. I'm going to grab a holy water, and then we're going to go back and we're going to go do the thing and get them out, hopefully. So there we go. I refuse to be defeated. I've decided just to hand in all the pages before we go back into Naxx Vendors, and then that way when I'm done in there I can just Hearthstone back.
Hey there.
So there we go. Here's your book. So there we've got our achievement, put in a Willem out of business, and now
Need something?
we've got all of these recipes for Valor tokens. And yes, I'm sure I'm going to want them at some point. They're binds when equipped, binds when picked up. Right, so these are purely for crafting. But that's nice things. Right, okay, let's go back to our... Now, one thing to note with this, what we're doing at the moment is we're unlocking another vendor who's going to give us something that will help us to eventually get the mount. A bit of a roundabout way of saying it, but we're going to need more Scourge Stones than we've got, but they are warband bound, so this will take probably another couple of runs to get enough. But by unlocking the little vendory guy now, he will move to the front, I think somewhere around here, that makes him considerably more accessible, whereas to get to him the first time round and wake him up, he's sort of, it requires grappling again. We're going back to the construct quarter. We're basically going to exactly the place that we ended up, which is the halls of reanimation, because we forgot those Strathhome water, which was just a tad annoying. Right, let's get all the way back there. The reason I seem like I'm just kind of winging this is that I kind of am, really. I'm just sort of watching the videos as I go. And regarding the videos, I would like to give a shout out to a creator called Ice Lightning, I think her name is. And she made the entire series of videos that began with Memory of Scholomance all the way through to finally get in the mount. So I will try and remember to put a little link in the description in the description of this video, in case you want to go and watch through all hers, because they were brilliant. And yeah, I'd be even in the worst state if I was actually trying to figure this out just by reading instructions on Wowhide, because it's obviously a lot easier when it's more visible. Alright, let's get back to the halls. Right, so this is the bit we were, that was that window. And whilst there might be more than one way to get around here, following from Ice's video, she sort of ran around a bit around the edge like you do, although you keep getting stuck. Any more grappling hooks? Can't see any. Oh, no, how can someone so small keep getting stuck on ledges? Yep. I tell you, there's more grappling hooks around here somewhere. That one's going to be way too far away, isn't it? Right, so continue on over this way. Again, I have to keep sort of checking as I go. I can see one over there. Oh, there we go, along we go. Please don't fall off. Is there one around here? That's too far. Oh! Bludger. Okay. Right, so that bit over there was the bit I fell down. There's a grappling hook there, so I sort of went from there to over here. Now I think he's... Well, I'm just gonna... Can I get to that one? I'm not sure. Clicky. Go over that one just in case, because these ledges are a pain in the bum. Right, he's the guy we want. So we'll grab back onto that one. Whoa! Blimey! Oh, it's like heart attacks, isn't it? Right, okay. Let me get up here. Yep. Up. Up. And then you can poke him. That does nothing, apparently. So then we splash him with the water. Wakey, wakey.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Inconvenience fee. And this is where he wants the dark runes and the copper, the coffee and stuff.
Hurry back.
Right.
Have
We'll
a
give
good
him
one.
his various stuff. So we picked those we collected before, although we've ended up with 32 now. And the corruptor scourge stones, we're dropping off the bosses in here.
Glad I could help.
Oh, choose something. Okay, we'll choose that one then.
Be good.
Thank you.
Keep it real.
Now we need to collect, I think they're
Hurry back.
chips. Yes, bargaining chips
Glad I
off
could
him.
help.
But I don't know that we've got enough
Have a good
for
one.
what we want.
Yo. Be good.
How many corruptors ones? I've got another 8. And he wants
Glad I could help.
5.
Have a good one.
That gives 5. And this is what we want, Rotten Delicious. This is a treat that you use to get the mount, but you need 30 chips. So we need to do a bit more scourge stooning. So we won't be able to get the mount, but from what I understand, this guy now will be in that sort of centre area, much more conveniently placed. And the scourge stones are now all obtainable by all of our alts and our warband transferable. So whilst we won't get the nice little amount today, this is something we can now be going on with, which is a bit of a relief. I didn't even realise this was here, to be honest. I thought we were just doing the pages and getting an achievement, really. So thank you, Zacket, for that. And I'll meet you at the front at some point when I've got enough stuff to get enough chips to get them out. And there's obviously
I got what you need.
other stuff I'd quite like as well. There's nice armour and there's a toy. And recipes should you need them. But nothing for an engineer.
Hurry back.
Right, so we are going to end there, Mr. Zacket and I. And the chicken. Don't forget the chicken. So thank you very much for watching. And until next time, may you all achieve a lot.